What up, fish people? Kenny E and Danny with Danikin Aquatics for another Sunday night in shenanigans. Hope you all are having a good night. So here we are. Danny and I have been doing a pretty good job this week of getting stuff handled around here. We got the horribly needed garage update cleaning done. Got all the junk that was out there. I probably took 2 truckloads of aquarium Guppus stuff to the dump today. It was just all junk.
It was junk, but it wasn't really all Guppus stuff, though. It was stuff that we've collected from buying fish tanks and stuff like that, too.
I get it, but it was a lot of garbage.
Yeah. It was a lot of stuff.
But it's gone. So I'll start with the hellos.
Sage P says, hi, first in today.
Sage P, how's it going? Good to see you. And then we got just painted a picture of a card in a tetrameter, Navarro said. That's cool. Scotty Aquati, welcome. Carol Cox, how are you? Then we got Mr. Pepling Creek Aquatics in the house. Good to see you, Pep. Richard Reynolds, always good to see you, my friend. Ryan, making our mouth water tonight. Brown, how are you, sir? He sent me a picture of these delicious ribs he made.
Yeah.
Then we got Chris with AquaZone. Welcome. Lisa NJ in the house. What's going on, Lisa? Eric Wyrock. Wish you could dance as good as I do. How are you? Sky Dancer. How are you? Regina Phalange. What's going on? 3G. What's up, dude? Fish Fam Christmas. Merry Fishmas. Too early, Jess. Too early for the Fishmas stuff. But welcome. Good to see you.
Matthew wanted to know, what's the topic tonight?
The topic, if you come to Danikin looking for topics, Matthew, you're in the wrong place. Occasionally, very rare occasion will we have a topic. Only usually happens when we have a guest, or if I'm on a Fishtoberfest week, I'll get on that. Or if there's something that her and I have had an issue with, we'll go over that. But generally speaking, we have an open forum. If you have a fish question of any sort, you're welcome to ask. And if I don't know the answer or Danny doesn't know the answer, we have a lot of awesome fish keepers that come to our stream. And I'm sure all of them, what's the saying? Kenny just saying, not Jess. Well, I thought Jess was Fish Fam Christmas. Is that Rico? Huh. I can't keep up with you guys anymore. So that must be Rico. Maybe that's Rico. All right. Well, hello, Rico. If that's you even, I don't know. I can't keep up with you guys. All right. So we have Aqua Design by MLT, which is Miss Monica. Good to see you. Larry D. Chili Heads. What's going on? We got Al Wet Socks. Always good to see you, Al. Verily, KC. What's going on? What are you laughing at?
Jay, she says, I have to go through all my fish clutter / supplies soon. Hard to close the closet door, so much stuff. Yeah, we could hardly close the garage door.
Where we finally put our foot down when I do the garage tanks, I literally had to start doing them and run all the way around to this way to go out to suck the hose and all the way back around again. It just got to be too much. So she said, let's clean it. I said, okay, I'm not going to fight you on it. Let's clean it. Johnny at Tam's Fish, what's going on? Bruiser CB, good to see you. Silver Creek Aquatics, good to see you. So I did the newest fish room down there today for my water changes. And while I was doing it, lo and behold, another batch of blue diamond shrimp. So I think I'm close to 200 of them in there now, maybe even 3. They're everywhere. I mean, everywhere you look, there's shrimps. Little ones, big ones, in between ones, and ones in between that. So it's really cool. I wanted to see just how many I had after I saw that. So I put some food in. I mean, it looked like just a massive swarm of them. Mickey M, good to see you. He had a question, or what does it say? Late night unboxing. 5 species of killifish. Had some killifish weekend here. Bought Empathy Lavata. Oh man, he got some good ones. I'm not even going to attempt to butcher those names there.
After
even
the
gonna-
first epic fail.
Yeah. Well, I didn't see you piping off.
I know better.
At least I attempted. Aqua Balls, what's going on, brother? And we got Window Licka, number 5 here. And then Miss Jew with Only Oscars.
Window liquor. Awesome.
Oh, shoot. June says she found shrimp in her pea puffer tank. I'm surprised she found them.
Yeah, I am too. I'm very surprised by that.
And thank you so much for becoming a member, Mark. We appreciate you. There's Miss Shanna, 503 Aquatics. What's going on, Shanna? And Lori, Monster Fish Gal. Always good to see you. Griffin Fish Room in the house. George RB3 here. Good to see you, George. M&C Aquatics. Always good to see you. Then we got my boy, Joe Coffey from the great town of Rockford, Illinois in the house.
Really?
We've got 2 of them that come in here.
Lots of Rockford boys.
Aquaria Life, Miss Stephanie, whom I'm going to see in less than 30 days. Catfish Nation, how are you? Your that chat is a jumping.
I know it.
I said hello to Ryan. Paul McCarthy, welcome.
He even butchers people's names too, so don't feel bad when he butchers the scientific names of fish.
Oh my God. Who said that about me though?
What?
Here we go. Danikin Aquatics. I'm considering changing my channel to Matt's Aquatics, but then I have to tell everybody in the Giant Fish fam so they don't not get confused. They'll figure it out as time progresses. Danny and I, fortunately enough, found the name we wanted to stick with from day one, and ever since we've been YouTubing, it's been Danikin. But
My mom thought of that name. I was telling her what we were thinking about doing. She goes, well, you have to be Danikin Aquatics. Like, great one.
And the thing is so funny, lo and behold, after we came up with our name, we go and Google it, and there's a guy, Danikin Van Andrich or something. So there's another Danikin out there, and we did it just by taking our 2 names. But
Yeah. Master Aquatics just call me Eduardo.
hey, hold on. Hold on. I'm going to do a little dance.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. We can't hear you now. You're dead. What is this?
Apparently, she even didn't find that appropriate. Okay, I settled down now. She cracks me up. She's mouthy from her little stool there. Yeah, you're mouthy. Mouthy girl. Mouthy.
What are you doing? It's all clicky. There you go.
That's because I was playing with my thing.
Let's hope not. This is a family-friendly show.
Hip Hop Hillbilly, welcome.
Ooh, Carol Braswell says, surprised I have a connection in Somerset, Kentucky at our cabin this weekend.
Oh, nice.
Fun.
Nice.
So next weekend I will not be here.
John Euler Outdoorsman, welcome. Yeah, next week my wife is ditching out on us. Just go to the Grand Canyon, which I'm sure the Grand Canyon may have service.
I'll be camping. I'll be taking a mule ride down to the bottom of the canyon.
What's going
over
on,
some
Vibes?
cliffs.
John Euler, welcome. Jenna P in the house. What's going on, Jenna?
503 Aquatic says, "Ooh, I'll fill in."
I'm sure we will let you do that, Shiana.
Matthew says, another thing about changing my channel name is I have to remake new channel banners.
Oh,
yes. Oh, there we go. I finally got down to the bottom. Thank you, Lisa NJ. I plan on doing that, and I plan on doing the mule ride, which is going to be hard for me because I am scared of heights. But they said don't do this if you're scared of heights, so I'm going to have to be looking at the side of the canyon the whole time, not looking down at the other side. And we're doing possibly slow water rafting. So we won't do the high white water, but we'll do a slow rafting trip. So that'll be fun. We're hoping.
See, Matt, everybody says, just change it. We'll all catch up. We'll all know who you are.
So Joe Coffey said it would be upsetting if she were leaving to visit the Good Canyon, but seeing as how it's the Grand Canyon, I guess that it's understandable. I have a gnat flying in here.
Yeah, we breed all kinds of aquatic life in our tanks, just not the kind we want. Knock on wood, though, this year we have not found a single dragonfly larva.
We did, however, find one dragonfly in the house.
Yeah.
It was just this little itty bitty tiny one.
And I busted Danny out saying that no longer are we going to keep shrimp and guppies together because I've noticed that my jades aren't reproducing and the other reds that are in with guppies aren't reproducing. So I think the mama guppies have been having a heyday on shrimpettes. So we're going to have to correct that.
Shrimplets.
What is it that Lisa's asking? I can't read it. Anyone use Purigen in their tanks?
Purigen in their tanks. I do not. I've heard different stories. Some people absolutely love it, and other people are like, don't do it. So I've not done it personally just because I don't know what it would do.
Yes, they do, Miss Moore.
What?
Yes, they do. Susan Moore says guppies love shrimp babies. The Endler ones it was going good, but of late I was looking at the tanks that have them, and we're not seeing much shrimpettes. So I'm going to start moving the guppies out or moving the shrimp out, one or the other. Probably go ahead and move the shrimp because it'll be easier than trying to gather all the guppies.
So only Oscar says, I use Purigen, clears up a cloudy tank. So that's good. You know,
Craig says, this is messed up. I can't walk and I have so many tanks to.
So that tank there, like last week, if you look on a replay or anything, you'll see that water was completely green water. You couldn't see into that tank very well. Like the next day, it was like this, crystal clear. I'm like, what is going on with that?
I know it there, M&C. We both have had it. It's no fun, man.
Well, I'm glad you're on the tail end of it, too. It's no fun.
Susan says, been there, done that. Yeah, I know, Susan. We were hoping it would work out so we could get 2 for the price of 1, but unfortunately it's not. Luckily, they haven't been chowing on the real shrimps. So we'll just move them to some individual tanks. I want to eliminate a couple of the guppy lines anyway. So maybe, just maybe, they will become the food for my Oscars or something.
So when we were looking out in our garage before we cleaned it out this weekend, I thought we had like all these extra tanks out there and everything. And it's like, no, we have like what, 3, Ken? 3 tanks out there? I was like shocked at how few tanks were stored out in the garage. There was several that we had to get rid of because they've either sprung a leak or they the glass was so bad we'd never get it clean, that kind of thing. So anyway,
I think what I'm going to do is I'll move all the Viennas over into that tank by them. Try to get them condensed into 1 or 2 tanks. And start moving the blue shrimp. Those, what are those? The sapphires are the ones, and then I want my jade somewhere.
I'd leave the jades where they are and move the guppies.
Yeah, that's true. Or just sell them. You'd never seem to like that line, so
I don't know.
I like it myself, but you're one of my favorites. I probably will be dropping it. I'm trying to decide if I want to do it now or before. Wait until after Fishtoberfest, then do another video what we still have available.
We've gotten away from having like 500 different types of fish in a tank. Now we have so many fewer types of fish because we have like a lot of tanks that are just species specific. So,
Well, I definitely want to keep our shrimps happy.
yep.
Proof in the pudding are the sapphires. I mean, give them a tank all by themselves and they know what to do. That's all I'll say about that.
Plus, they had lots of hides in there with the rocks that you had in there and stuff, the little
Mhm.
caves. They really like that.
There's tons of them.
Only Oscar says, I have 4 types of fish. 4 types?
She has more than just Oscars in the house.
Right.
I mean, her Oscar tanks are breaking every. I have never been able to keep. Now, this is driving me crazy. Is this Rico? Who is this? Oh, is it Dee Dee?
No, they're saying hi to Dee Dee. Maybe.
Hello, Dee Dee. Yeah, she came in. That must be Rico if it's not Jess then. Or it's Mystery Snail Guardian. I don't know. I thought it was Jess all day. I've been saying hi, Jess, every time I saw it.
So Master Aquatics just called me. Eduardo says, LOL, I have over 75 types of species of fish. I don't even know what we had because last year we did was it last year that we did the top 100?
Sometime last year. I can't remember.
And I don't think we have that many types of fish anymore.
Oh, I do. I think we still could do 100 plus.
I don't think so. Oh, ah.
I think you're forgetting just how many fish are in this house. I mean, we probably could do 20 on plecos alone.
Well, we had the leopard frog. We have the weird ones that are in the tank behind you, and I can't remember their name that it's on the tank. And then I have
236.
236. And then we have the 333s. And then I have longfin albinos, regular albinos,
Super reds.
super reds,
Lemons.
Oh, yeah, we got the lemons.
Lemon blue eyes.
Yeah.
Royals.
Royals. I forgot about the Royals.
Green Phantom.
Green Phantom, yeah.
Candy cane.
And then what's the one in the tank next to mine? The bed?
You got a snowball.
Snowball.
Clown pleco we have here in the house somewhere. And it seems like I'm forgetting a couple.
So that's only 13 types of pleco.
The common plecos.
Oh yeah, we have those. We'll take
So you got 14 just in plecos. Now did you want to go Correadoras next? Or did you want to do Tetris?
Maybe we have a few types. It seems like we were down to like literally when I was thinking about this, we had like 4 types of fish left.
No. We got lots of fish. Vibes and Buddy Viper. How's it going? We got Miss Science Gal, Miss Carrie in the house. Good to see you, Carrie. Yeah, it's Rico. I'm sorry, Rico. For some reason, I got Fish Fam Christmas tied in with. I forgot you're the one that does the Fish Fam Christmas. Sorry about that, buddy. It's good to see you out and about finally, sir. I wish you would have joined us on the draft today, though. That would have been fun.
So Hip Hop Hillbilly says, I know they're mostly darker in hide, but what's the most colorful pleco if there is one? LOL. Well, if
Color,
they show
said
up.
color, he said.
Right. What's most colorful pleco?
Depends on what colors you dig, but I personally like the looks of the good old-fashioned zebra pleco. I love the royal plecos. I think they're amazing. The green phantoms are awesome. Blue phantoms are awesome. And I'm trying to think I liked my para pleco while he was still with us.
See, now Ken's liking the colors, and I like the patterns, like on the L236s that are in here. They're gorgeous. The leopard frog, I love that. I love those black and white.
Yeah, leopard frog is I would say that's probably my favorite of the plecos.
See, I'm like the L236s. I love these guys. And they're coming out more and more and more. So, yeah, I think you've got 2 types of Corys in the tank behind you, don't you?
Yes, I do. Paliatus and what are the other little guys? I always never can say it. Ambicus.
Ambicus.
And then the pleco she was doing a good job of butchering is, let's see, where is he?
Yeah, I think Bunny's right. The super red plecos are probably the most colorful.
So it's called a head spot delta tail pleco.
Oh yeah, that's like the coolest pleco. It's really neat.
And let me tell you guys, on this first pleco I seen that it actually does its job and eats algae.
Window Licker's a new member. Window Licker number 5. Thank you. Only Oscar says, my 236s are in hiding. Mine are generally in hiding. But every evening they've been coming out.
Mickey M showing some love. He says, your Norwegian boy is doing magic in the best soccer league of the world, the English Premier League. 10 goals in 6 games. Just crazy. Got to watch us Norwegians, brother. New local Austin, welcome.
Silver Creek Aquatic says, at Carol, I have MTS like a madman. I think you can find some other people here in the stream that have that.
You're sleeping on me here.
What are you talking about?
Now we got another new member. Window Licker has become a member.
Didn't I just say that 3 minutes ago?
Oh, yes, you mean I'm behind?
Yes.
No, you didn't say Window Licker. That was
yes, I did, and I said Window Licker number 5. Yes, I did.
Melvin, what's going on? Byron Volman, how are you, sir? So we are in the last 30 days. I am getting pumped. We're getting close. If you are in the Portland area or Seattle or anywhere close, we do have a few tables left. If you wanted to be able to sell some of your extra fish at your home, I plan to clean house that weekend. I'm going to take a lot of my fish that are, even some of the ones that we've been teetering whether we want to keep the line, not line. I mean, I think we're going to start getting stuff ready. I don't know if we're going to have a ton of shrimp because the guppies have been eating well this week, but we are going to have lots of guppies, lots of plants.
Matthew Naranjo says, she said window liquor. And Craig Doniger says, yes, she did, Kenny. Thank you guys for having my back.
Okay. Giveaway. Hold on. I'm writing the list. Giveaway ineligible. Okay. Who was those you were saying?
What are you talking about? So Ed's saying that he's trying to get the shower door up. And the hang on a second here. Peplin says, I think they open side to side, Ed, not up and down. I should probably shut my door. I just heard myself laugh.
I didn't hear the echo on my end.
I did. It was faint. It wasn't too annoying. But now I gotta be quiet how I laugh. It's like,
oh, we got our Wardo Master Aquatics in the house. Good to see him.
Jenna P wants to know, Ed, did you get all the glitter cleaned up?
What, is Ed doing himself a little vampire stuff too? Is he trying to serenade a lady?
So Matthew says that he's gonna stock his 5-gallon with chili rasboras soon. Those are such pretty little fish, and they're so tiny. I had a dream about little teeny tiny fish, and in my dream they were only about this big, but they're the most
now, is that the
beautiful
one
fish.
that I told you Jason got a bunch in? Was that the ones?
I don't know.
Jason was telling me he got a bunch of rasboras in. If you guys are looking for rasboras any type, you should go to Redfish Bluefish and check it out because I know he just got a bunch in.
Oh. I haven't seen him in a while.
Oh, okay. You scared me for a second there, Sarah. I've read that. I'm like, do you get morning wood? I'm like, no, we're not talking about that. I realized what the question. Okay, do you all use morning wood by Rapace? It's super
Yes.
long-lasting farmland for fish, and they like to suck hardwood. Yes, a friend of ours, Rachel, hooked us up with a bunch of it.
So yes, Redfish Bluefish got the chili rasboras in, and he got these really cool ones called Lake Inley Rummy Nose rasboras. They're blue with the red face, and they've got a red face and red on their back fins.
You know, you and I have not taken a venture to Jason in a while.
Yeah, we need to go get some of those. I want some of those for that bowl that's sitting next to you.
They don't seem to do, tetras don't seem to do well in this bowl. You got those other rasboras in here, those blue things, and they didn't do well at all, did they?
They did okay for a while, but the male's very aggressive. That's in there. So, and actually, I do have some morning wood here. I do. William, stop it.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, Eduardo says, those are gorgeous, Danny.
Yeah, they're cool. They're different. I've not seen anything like them. But they're like a rummy nose. So they were super cool.
Oh, we didn't mean for you to have to stop your party in there, Miss Lady Diane. She's running in from the Greek festival, but she said, I made it back in time for Kenny and Danny. We love you, Lady Diane.
Aw,
Thank you so much.
Greek festival sounds fun. How exciting.
I bet you she had a euro today. I wish I had a euro.
Did you, Lady Diane? Did you have a euro?
And while I am thinking about it, I am going to shout out our fine members as soon as I get to the right page.
So ABC Aquatic Biotype Creation says, how are them shiners, Kenny?
They are doing good, Kenny. I do promise you I will get a video soon on them. Yep. I wanted them to settle in and I'll get a video. Plus, they're in a tub right now. I'd like to get them in a real tank.
So, any positive breeding results in recent weeks?
Yes. To know. Mickey, all three of our lines of jellyfish, the multifasciatus, the yellow, what do you say?
Cotopunctatus.
Yeah, the cotopunctatus, and then the Similis all have bred. Yeah, every line of guppy,
baby Similis.
Every line of guppy has been breeding like crazy. And then what else do we have that's bred?
Your shrimps that are just going
bonkers. My blue diamonds are going crazy. And then we've had eggs being laid every day by our Corys, but Danny and I need to get back serious. But if y'all have ever tracked us, we don't really breed a lot in the summertime. We're usually a winter type folks when we're got time to play with the water and do the things needed to get them to breed. So I'm sure we'll get some other cool stuff. Our main goal is, first off, we got to get the male of our Ultums back to being healthy. He whacked himself on a piece of wood one day when I turned on the light, and then it grew fungus on it, and it's just getting worse. So we're doing multiple water changes a day, just trying to help him. So get him back to healthy. And then hopefully once we do that, we'll start conditioning them and start getting the water to where we can actually keep the babies. The other thing is too, I mean, with as busy a summer as we had planned, I didn't want to breed too much because babies are a pain, especially angelfish babies, because they're going to need to be fed, twice a day minimum. And we didn't want to throw that on anybody when we're leaving town. So.
Carol Braswell says, do jellyfish need to be species only tanks? We have ours that way.
We keep ours that way. I know people do keep them with others. However, I don't particularly think it's a good idea myself. The Shellys,
I might put like plecos in there, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. We've done that before.
Yeah.
But like right now we do have a what is the one in there? Cythochromis, whatever. I forget which species we have down there. But I know he's taken out some of those babies. I've seen him actually going after them. I need to get him out of there. But I think you'd have more fun if you made it a species only. Like Danny says, you could probably have a pleco or two in there. And I think you could get away with Corys too, would probably be okay. I don't think but the problem is the parents can be pretty feisty when they have babies. So that's one thing to keep in mind, whatever you decide to have tank mates, that they will most likely get tagged a few times. But I mean, two of our lines, well, actually one, I think the multis will be fine where they're at for a little while yet. But eventually, what my idea was, I would love to get a row of the frag tanks, the 55 low boys, all with Shellys in it. I think would be cool. But like what Lucas got, I love those tanks. I've already got one. I would like to have three of them side by side, and I think that would be a sight. But
so Hip Hop Hillbilly says, what y'all think of 2 Geophagus Tapajos, 4 Angels, 8 to 10 Bosemani Rainbows, and a medium Pleco in a 75-gallon? Too much? Ideas for the next tank? I don't think that's too much. And it's kind of a good mix. I was thinking about the different things that you're keeping together. And
the only thing I saw that I think could be a problem later down the road are the 8 to 10 Bosemani. That might be too many for the 75. Along with the 4 Angels and the 2 Geophagus.
I think they'd be okay for a while until they get full size.
Yeah, when those Botswana get big, I think you'll have you might
Yeah.
want to consider going up to like 100 to 125. Then you go 125 long, you'll have a tank for life for them then. But initially, you should be fine. I mean, we have right now, how many we got in there? We got 14 Ultims in a 75, and they're doing fine. Along with I think we have a herd of
Yeah, but
Sturby
these
in
guys are
there.
going into a 125 like soon.
Like we were supposed to do it this weekend soon.
I know, but I kind of had to clean out the garage.
And I want to take those two ADA tanks of yours, put them somewhere safe, and get a 55 up on there.
Yeah.
And I'd like to put what's her name in our room so I can watch her every day, and it'll be a nice ice cold room where I don't have to worry about her no more.
Oh, yeah.
The little princess back there. Then we
Yeah.
can use that 55 for some more. What I'd like to do with the guppy lines is go back to our old way, lower level plecos, upper level guppies. I mean, we killed it with that arrangement before.
Yeah.
So, and we know you can put quite a few in there and don't have to worry.
Yeah.
And the guppies didn't mess with the plecos babies, and the plecos didn't mess with the guppies babies. Everybody's happy. So I'd like to start getting a few more of those going.
But at least everything that Hip Hop Hillbilly was putting in there went together. Everything would get along, and there wouldn't be any like picking on each other. So that was a good. The only thing is, if you want to have plants, the Geophagus are going to rip them up. They like to unearth the plants, so you have to like pile rocks around the base of the plants to keep them down.
Yeah, geos like to dig. Unfortunately, Danny and I are only down to 3 of our geos total left. It's really
I need to get some more. I need to get some more, but
we'll down the road. I want to get the tanks, start getting stuff moved and out and into their final homes, get them decorated the way we want. And it all starts with getting the 300 on its stand, get that leveled off, get it filled, get fish moving into there, get the other stands made.
Did he change his logo? Looks like it. I don't remember it being green.
I have 20 Bosemani in a 29 gallon, but they are an inch long. Yes.
But that's a new logo.
Dang it, buddy. I stopped reading its sheet.
Oh, Window Looker number 5 said I scored a really nice solid black angel today for my angel tank.
Nice. I like them when they're all black like that.
He does. Very much. I like these new smoky Pinoy ones that I got.
Yeah.
I like the green.
We have a pair downstairs that keeps laying eggs, but
no
Know,
babies.
well, it's because we know what we have to soften the water a little bit. We just haven't messed with it. I need to drain that thing now because that water that I set up a while back is no good now. It's sat and stagnant for all this time. I want to drain that out and start over. Matthew, we don't talk football on this particular stream. This is Danny and my fish stream. We talk fish.
I am so not into football.
Occasionally, like if my Vikings have a good week, we'll talk briefly about the Vikes, but to the most part, we don't talk a lot of football. But this stream, generally speaking, is not always fish either. We just have a good time. Whatever the conversation takes us to, it takes us to.
Taco Bell says, it's been a while since I changed my logo. I made new stickers and t-shirts and keychains. Oh my goodness. Lady Diane says, psst, I'm on my second set of fry of your Vienna guppies, and the Hawaiians are on their second set too.
That's what we like to hear, Lady Diane.
Aren't those Hawaiians gorgeous when they hit the light? Ah, gorgeous.
Like to hear people are having fun.
Nice. So Hip Hop Hillbilly says, I just got into the hobby 4-ish months ago. Just finished my first tank, a 40-gallon Planet and Community tank, and already wanting a bigger second tank. That's the way it starts, Hip Hop Hillbilly.
Yep. Man, I'll tell you what, Danny, it's like it's like an infernal in here in this room. Hopefully there's a breeze blowing by now. The sun's starting to go to. That sucks. I just noticed that. It's only not even 7 o'clock and the sun's already setting. What's going on with that?
It's getting later in the year. So, yeah. But it's like, I don't know. In the picture right behind me, it looks like I've got sun streaming through this. It's not at all. In fact, it's looking pretty dark out
you can
there.
tell the sun's going down because now we're getting that breeze. Thank God. It's kind of a toasty one today. I don't know why it was so hot. But we got a lot to do at the old Daniken household in the next 30 days. And then I've got a lot to do for the club in the next 30 days. Miss Shanna, I'm hoping we'll be heading over a few times in the next month.
Oh, my goodness, you guys. So our fish live better than we do. And at our house last year, we had this big giant windstorm and it knocked part of my gutter down into the yard. We finally have new gutters being installed on the 15th. I'm so excited. I'm like, oh, home improvement. So my fish get the really cool homes.
Lady Diane giving me a hard time. Kenny E just hasn't noticed it's been setting sooner since June.
Oh my gosh, so funny. Matthew, good night.
Have a good night, Matthew. Thank you for stopping in, brother.
Yeah. So 503 says, I'm there whenever you need me. Let me know.
Well, that's all I'll be doing when Danny's gone is undoing this house. Hopefully by the time she gets back, I'll have everything perfect. So all we have to do is maintain until I did the last time you went. So why are you laughing?
Because that's a lot of work.
Yeah. I'm going to be sitting here doing nothing.
So, like, Ken and I have different philosophies. When he's out of town, I'm just like, well, I do water changes a lot, like when he was on the 1 month-long tour. So I did a ton of water changes. But other than that, I like to relax, kick back. Ken, he works. He's like, get stuff done. I'm like, I wish he just had that energy.
The only energy I expect you to do before you leave for your trip is get those plants planted this week. You got a tank full of plants needing planting down there.
Which tank are you talking about?
The grow out tank that you had down there.
The one that's in the closet?
Yes. There's a lot of plants. I uncovered it. There's tons of plants in there needing planting.
Well, they're supposed to go like,
there's
yeah.
some good looking crypts.
Yeah.
That I know cost a lot of money. I want planted.
They're just like regrowing. Those are the ones that I was rehabilitating. They're starting to take off. But did you notice that the pink flamingos in the tank behind you are really starting to come back well?
Yeah. I'm just not getting my hopes up. So Danny and I are so hooked on the House of Dragons. That's what we do as soon as we get off the stream, is we go and hit the replay, because we can't watch it live, obviously, because we're streaming with you all fine folks.
Yep. But that's okay.
Oh, Danielle, see, you got me sidetracked and never shouted out our members.
I did not do that.
I just remembered that.
That one was not my fault. How did I distract you? What was I asking you? I don't remember.
Yeah,
Lady Diane, Silver Queen waves back.
So, Mr. Mark Sterlson, Window Liquor number 5, Lonnie, a.k.a. Looney Tunes, Hippie John the Fisherman, Only Oscars, The Aquatic Morning Show, Maria Z, Bates and Genetics, Thomas G, Gina's Reef, Glass Box Gardens, Metalhead Aquatics, The Secret Living in Your Aquarium, Fantastic Freaks, Ginger Graves, Mike Aquatica Things, Color Guppies, Father Fish, Kelly Foreman, Melissa Jeswald, T-Bone Fishies.
Oh. Now they're gonna cry.
I'm trying not to. Regina Phalanges, Smoochy Booch, Eric Wyrock, Atkins Nature Aquariums, Science Gals Fishing, Kevin Leong, Dee Dee's Fish Den, Rico Stan, Stephen P. 2003, who I will be seeing live here in less than 30 days, Chattanooga Ed, Patty's Petite Tanks, Lisa NJ, S. Where has S been? I have not seen S in ever.
Yeah.
Depths Unknown. I mean, I haven't seen him in any streams. I hope he's all right now that I think about it. Depths Unknown, how are you? Chalupa No Tomatoes, Carrie Habercorn, Redfish Bluefish, T's Fish Tanks, J. Oliver's Guppies and More, Half's More, Fish Room Fever, Carol Cox, Texas Fish Room, Roland Holtz, I Hate Stupid People, and Peplin Creek. Thank you all so much. We appreciate you. All right.
There you go. At least you got it in there.
Miss Kimberly Holtz in the chat. What's going on, Kimberly?
So, congratulations, Lady Diane, on breeding your Blue Angels. That's awesome. I have not had a successful batch come through for my Smoky Pinoys yet.
What's going on, Jimmy P? Good to see you, sir. Yeah, today we did do our Fish Fam drafts for both leagues today. That was fun. Got to hang out with them all while we talked smack and drafted people.
So PNW Aqua is funny. It says, hi at Kimberly Holtz. Tell Roland hell for me.
I know they've been busy getting their new house remodeled and stuff. That's another person we should have probably went and saw this week at some point weekend.
Lady Diane was commenting because Bunny was like, you breed just everything, don't you, Lady Diane? She says, Bunny, it's my magic 40 breeder. It takes care of itself very seriously. Or it takes itself very seriously. That's so funny. Corys will eat eggs that are scattered, right? Yes, they will.
And then Lady Diane, Danny, I didn't say anything about success. They ate them.
Oh, oh, that's what mine keep doing.
Yeah, we've got 3 different sets of angels, and all of them ate their eggs.
3G says, Bunny, all fish eat eggs. They're tender and delicious. So, anyway, poor little angel babies getting eaten up left and right. It's craziness. But hopefully we can concentrate on that this winter and get some batches of angel babies. That's something that Ken and I have not had success breeding. So
we get them playing and we can do all the beginning steps, but they tend to want to eat them. The rate this pair is going, it's looking like we're going to have to get a replacement male down the road for her. Ever since he got that dot, she's just mean to him. Although she's cleaning the cone right now.
I know they've been kind of snuggling up the last couple of
Well,
days.
maybe I
If
should
they do, we need to get a tank ready with
a
RO water.
125.
Yep.
And then
So
we know what that regimen is. Get a bunch of brine shrimp.
are crib babies tougher than others? My platies won't eat them, but my plecos enjoyed very much. I don't know if they're tougher, but I'm surprised your cribs allowed them to eat them
Yeah,
because they're
that's real
usually
shocking.
very protective of their eggs.
Danny and I at one point had 200 of those little guys around here.
The cribs.
What were those? The rainbows? Yeah, the rainbow
Yeah.
crips are the ones that bred for us.
Yep, that was enough. Gone.
Luckily, we were able to off those to one of our local fish stores.
Yeah. So, Aquaball says mine ate them like 5 times. After the 5th time, I took the eggs. Now I have a bunch of wigglers. Yeah, that's probably what we'll end up doing. We were just talking about that.
That was the plan, and it's like they heard me say it, and they never laid eggs again, George.
Well, good luck, Hip Hop Hillbilly, with the gudgeons. The gudgeons are so much fun. They're so cool. I love those fish.
Danny and I are going to concentrate on those this winter too. We did finally get the PVC pipe that they need, the right size, so we just got to cut it. That's one of the projects we wanted because there's a couple of the females in there are ready to lay some eggs. They're getting big. So we want to put a big old piece of PVC in there and let them go at it. And they are cool fish. I'd like for those to get out in the hobby more.
Regina Phalanges. Oh, yeah. My Amapa red angels lay eggs all the time. Next day, gonzo, caviar.
Well, Danny's display tank in the bedroom, the one with all the different types of tetras and whatnot, the Corys lay eggs in there probably 3 times a week. And they're always gone by morning. We just, like I said, her and I have been rather lazy about it. I mean, if we wanted to breed some stuff, we could. But again, like we've told people, if you've been on this channel a while, breeding is not our main. We just love watching them. That's our thing. We like getting in front of a tank, just chilling out in front of it and enjoying the fish. I like taking video.
But weird short coming up later. So I was next to the angel tank that's in the front room that just has the pair of angels. And I walked up to the tank and I saw some eggs on the side of the tank. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I look, and they were on the outside of the tank. And I don't know what laid eggs on the outside of the tank, but they look just like fish eggs. But they're not. So I started to scrape them off, and I thought, no, I need to do a video about this because this is just too interesting. So I don't know what laid eggs on the outside of the fish tank that looks just like the fish eggs, but it's kind of interesting. So I'll do a short about it here.
Which one are you talking about?
The tank that you're looking at, basically the angel tank that you're looking at.
I don't see nothing out there.
Well, I'll show you.
Are they spiders?
I don't think spiders lay like in a wadded up sack. They don't lay individual eggs. Then I bet you if
a snail got out and laid eggs out there.
I don't think so.
Because there are some ram's horns in there.
Yeah, but it's not that kind of a slimy clutch. You'll just see. I bet they're moths. So anyway, that was my thinking. And Bunny Viper says, not all spiders. So yeah, I can't. Also, you guys can tell me when you see the short what you think it might be.
First thing is, I would clap if you actually see the short. It will probably end up in the abyss of videos never published in her phone. I mean, if I could get her doing videos, that'd be awesome.
No, Joe Coffee. I know what cockroach eggs are.
We don't have cockroaches, trust me.
They go in a little brown sack, and they're like, eh. And they're square, like rectangular. I mean, I've lived in enough places that had cockroaches. I know what those look like.
Yeah.
Hawaii
was a nightmare.
Las Vegas.
The roaches would get in your car. It was gross over there.
Yeah, they were everywhere.
I mean, you just lived with them. There was no way around it. The cockroaches were...
And you'd spray your house and everything would move to the next house over. And let me tell you, when we had all of our fish tanks set up when we were living in Hawaii, we had to cover them all in saran wrap and everything else. Oh my gosh. So you bomb the house. Then all the cockroaches would move next door, and the next week they'd all move back.
Or move into our car.
He says, cockroach eggs, hatch them for Bunny. And then Bunny Viper's like, Joe, I thought we were friends. And the puking faces.
I have no respect for roaches. I hate them.
Yeah. Yeah, they're nasty critters.
I mean, when we got out of the Marines, we took our luggage and went through it thoroughly, and then purposely left it outside because we got there in December, hoping it would kill them all if there were any stragglers. And that was my mom's orders, because we were staying with my mom when we first got back, and she's like, none of your luggage comes in here. Leave it outside. It's supposed to only be 22 below tonight. Won't be any roaches left if they're in there.
She was right, though. We never saw a roach. We put all of our stuff in storage, and that they weren't heated storage units, and no roaches ever. We never had roaches in Illinois.
Only place we've ever seen them or had them was Hawaii.
And I had them in California and Las Vegas. No, not California. We did not have them in California. We did have them in Las Vegas, though. Oh.
I would always recommend putting an air stone in there, window liquor, lean whatever they bred on the glass, and put the air stone right underneath it, and it'll cause enough to where nothing will settle on them.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is what I would do. Oh, we got 2 minutes left already.
Oh my goodness.
Well, guys, I want to thank all my moderators. You guys are awesome for keeping us safe and dropping those links. All my super chatters and members, you guys are amazing. Lurkers and the replay crew, we love you. And of course, all of you fine people that come in here and give us an hour of your time, we greatly appreciate it.
Yes, we do.
To put up with our shenanigans for a full hour you must have the patience of Job. But we will head over to Mr. Griff's tonight. Hashtag, what's a good hashtag? Caviar? Yeah, that's a good one, Ryan. I like that one. Hashtag caviar tonight.
Yes. That's
With
perfect.
all the talk of it, fish eggs being eaten, that sounds like a perfect one. So, as always, guys, love your fish. Members, I do plan to do a members only on Tuesday again. You're welcome to stop on by.
Thank you, Lisa and Jay. I will have fun. Thank you.
Always.
Yep. It's my annual or yearly trip with my daughter. So I always enjoy being able to. Sometimes I do it with my son, and sometimes I do it with my daughter, but I really enjoy my time with my kids. Yes, window liquor. Boop, boop.
Boop, boop. All right, guys, as always, love your fish. It's going to be Kenny E. and the lovely Danny saying goodbye for another Sunday. You all have a great time heading over and see Griff. And we'll see you next week. Same time, same place.
Thank you so much, everybody.